All right. So welcome everyone who is no one. Well, no one is watching this. No
Nobody
one's
will
going.
find this video, man.
Yeah, no one's going to see this in the internet.
Hey!
But we're live over YouTube. So okay. So just to um, set things up. So you guys are a party of adventurers called the Wild Ones because reasons. Um, you were former students of Ilaria Dawnforge who have spent this past several months investigating, following the path deep into the Underdark, investigating a string of kidnappings of spellcasters and other individuals, and after months of uh, journeying down into the Underdark, you finally come upon the city of the Glass Pool, which is which contain a strange alliance between three three groups of creatures that don't usually ally with each other. In fact, they are usually mortal enemies of each other, but for some reason they're allies. These are the Dero, which are basically insane little dwarves. Kuwatowa, basically medyo hulking humanoids with fish heads. And the third is mind flayers. So, okay, parang for a moment I thought, shit, nakamute ba ako sa stream? But anyway, uh, so you arrive and hastened by knowing that one of your the friends that you've met before, an NPC named Ramni, who's actually a wizard, has also been kidnapped and taken down below. So following so exactly 2 days and 4 hours ago, you teleported into a nearby place of power and then started your assault into the city. So last we left off, you were able to ambush a group of guards, patrols, basically, and then through cunning plans and good rolls, great rolls actually, you were able to trick one of them into carrying a message to maybe mess with the alliance inside the city to insinuate that the Dero are actually planning to overthrow the other two factions. Something like that. And true enough, when you made your assault on one side of the city, all you saw was Kotowa and maybe a couple of mind flares. You didn't. There was zero Dero in the vicinity. So maybe your plan worked. Maybe maybe not. Maybe for who knows. Pero nga, walang Dero during your assault, which may have made it easier to manage. Anyway, you were able to infiltrate, kill a bunch of fish heads, Kotoa, and then escape the city with 104 slaves. So this this exodus, you managed to take all these people out of their slave pen through the gate, and then you went back to the narrow tunnels, which um, you asked Roselle to seal using her stone shape spell, giving you a 5 foot thick stone barrier between you and your presumed what do you call this? Pursuers. Okay, nag-nosebleed na ako, guys.
Do
Pwede
we have,
mag-Tagalog.
like, yeah, I'm sure okay lang yun.
Oh my
Just
god,
speak naturally. Don't be nervous. No one's gonna find this video anyway.
Joyce, 2018. Okay. All right. So that's where we left off. So exactly, where are my notes? It's May 16th, 12 noon by your estimate. 12 noon, exactly 2 days and 4 hours after you've arrived through yung teleportation circle
Okay.
from Parabor. And now, squeezing through the tunnels,
104 sleeps.
yeah, parang can you imagine, parang less than 5 feet wide yan. So parang you're scattered towards, and you notice actually na after the initial burst of like adrenaline of the slaves na they ran quickly out of the building and through the wall and into the tunnel, they seem to slow down significantly. And you don't even need to make any kind of check. You see that almost all of them look malnourished and underfed. And just the effort of running for 42 seconds seemed to take a lot out of them. So, what are you going to do?
How far from the camp were we able to run?
You mean from the city?
Yeah. If it's 42 seconds, gaano kami kalayo nakarating? Not very far, I assume.
Yeah, not very far, definitely. I mean, this is like maybe a few minutes after the tunnel has been sealed. You actually find it initially very hard to locate each other kasi parang how are you going to find each other in a narrow tunnel full of people? But then Rosel casts light on her shield to illuminate the passage and help you find your way. I mean, you have dark vision, pero help the slaves find their way.
So we're in
So,
front of the slaves. We're leading them? Or are nakasplit ba
Ma-
kami?
I would assume Makria kayo ni Gidi mag-lead dun sa slaves. I'll stay behind sa back.
yeah, si Eldrin would be at the back because he stayed behind. Si Eldrin and si Rosel. Kasi si Rosel yung nag-seal nung wall, nung tunnel. So sila nasa likod.
So if we're running up front, but our rangers at the back, so
Let me know if you reach any forks in the road. I'll tell you where to go.
okay.
Yeah, meron naman kayong, the earrings come very,
Okay. So do we see any forks in the road?
And then has Roselle closed down the tunnel already using a
yes.
shape?
Yes.
She used 2 spells to close down it completely. You're not sure how long it will hold.
As we're walking through the tunnels, I'll be dropping caltrops. I think I have 10 bags.
10?
10
So 10
bags
squares?
of caltrops?
Saan nakalagay yan?
Yung 5 nasa bag of holding and then 5 hawak ko. 10 caltrops. Rin ka naman yung bag. Hindi man siya
Yeah. 10 bags of caltrops.
Okay, tapos iwan mo lang dyan. Okay.
Iniiwan ko siya para to hinder yung pursuers namin. To try and hinder.
To slow them down.
But at least yung mga kawatawan.
Okay, so you hear Hanzo talk through the earring. So guys, ano nang plan natin? He's also by the rear.
Okay, so kami lang ni Giddy yung nasa harap. We're up front. There's the two of us.
I was thinking na we go around to yung sa secret tunnels, yung sa other entrance, and then hide there until such time that Giddy is able to, re-prepare his spells.
Teleportation spell. We have to wait for how many hours? It's only 12 noon. We can sleep at around 8 pa? 8 p.m. So we have at least 8 hours to kill.
Giddy, make an intelligence check. Remind ko lang si Macri has inspiration from last game. So keep that in your back pocket.
Yeah.
It will expire at the end of this game. 22.
I am insulted.
You recall the teleportation spell circle is a ritual. You don't need to have it prepared to cast it. You just add 10 minutes to the casting time.
Is it?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me, Giddy?
Are you kidding me, Giddy?
Either way,
you remember that now?
I don't think Giddy would have been able to cast it kung nagstay tayo inside the house earlier.
So we have to find a good spot
to hide for 10 minutes.
Okay, so do you want to go around?
I have to recheck that one.
Yes.
Parang hindi.
Don't give us
pwede ata. Alam ko 10 minutes to
cast. Guys, the ritual spell. Let me think about it for a while.
Really?
No, it's not a ritual. 1 minute.
Not a ritual.
Sorry.
You're giving us false hope, Giddy. I'm saying that while we're running.
That would have been a funny joke.
Not funny, Giddy. Not funny.
Not funny. Not now, Giddy.
Abutan ko si Hanzo ng rations. Sabihin ko, can you move around, hand it, I guess, paghati-hatian na lang ng mga slaves.
How many rations do you have?
Ilang rations meron ka?
10 rations.
How many rations?
He brought the whole house with him.
I'm prepared, guys. So, wala na akong ration.
I have like one ration left.
Okay, so mark that off.
I marked it off sa bag of holding.
So, they're gone. Immediately.
Yeah.
Parang the moment they see you na meron kong food, parang dinumog ka ng mga. You don't even see who took them.
And then I tell them, guys, if you want to live, you'll end up in.
So, okay.
So I'm asking over the earring. Are we heading back toward the secret tunnel?
How far yung secret tunnel na entrance from here?
Let me. So from where you are basically near outskirts of the city of the Glass Pool. 12 miles. At the pace that
at the rate we're going,
it would take you 6 hours to get there.
Sakto, maka-long rest na tayo after.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we just keep on walking and guiding them over.
Giddy can Macri up
deeper area.
Are you sure you don't need me back there for?
Need naman si Hanzo. And I may need si Rosel just in case kailangan maglagay uli ng stone-shaped wall.
Okay.
Giddy's
Sige.
sticking with Macria. Giddy doesn't have any more spells.
So I'm like your bodyguard now?
I'm your little brother that's totally dependent on the masculine.
Yeah, you're right. You're my little brother because you're not younger. Like, technically, I'm younger than you are by like almost 100 years. But anyway,
Okay, so who's leading the way?
That would
Macria.
be Macria and me.
Okay. Okay, so
yeah,
Macria, make a survival check with advantage kasi tinutulungan ka ni Eldred.
with Eldrin.
Yeah, over the years.
Ah, okay. Akala ko si Gideon Sige, wait lang. Survival. Wow. I don't really do that much.
Taas naman ng wisdom mo I guess.
It's +3, man. I'm not proficient. Did it wrong.
Oh!
20. Yeah, not bad.
Natural 17.
Natural 17.
Okay, so
First roll.
with that roll, you managed to basically lead them the right paths. So nothing untoward happens for now.
Getting lost.
Chris, do I mark off yung caltrops na?
Yes.
So that's 10 bags.
Like you just scatter it at random, like while you're walking,
Caltrops.
like Hansel and Gretel.
like confetti.
It's forward naman yung tunnel so there's no point in trying to hide our tracks.
Parang instead of the dust of tracelessness, you're showering them with caltrops.
Yeah. That
Okay. Sige, so we'll keep guiding the slaves. Sabi ko over the earring. Look, Eldrin, I'm so good. I'm so good at tracking things. Aren't you proud of me?
good job. Focus.
La. Yeah. So
Okay.
I just follow the path.
So, wait, natin ako sa wrong screen. Let's just see.
No.
Okay, so after 6 long hours of walking, you do get your destination without any encounters. You think that maybe due to the enormous size of your group, the natural denizens of the Underdark might be dissuaded from making an open frontal attack.
That's 6 hours of walking. Ang dami na namin napag-usapan yan. Like, Giddy. Is anyone look familiar in this group?
Okay, so while you doing
recognize anyone? Yeah.
Wait, let go my hand.
Atakin ko si
Get lost.
Marcel papunta doon sa entrance nung secret passage. Ask her to cast stone shape mga 30 feet away from the entrance. Yung hidden entrance. Just so that nobody comes in.
Yung hidden entrance na bukas na?
Hindi. Yung sa kabila, yung malapit sa glass pool.
Okay, so before before we get to that, si Giddy mo na. So as you're in a 6-hour journey, you hang back to check out the slaves?
Yep.
You might know someone diba? Might recognize someone from your...
Okay, so make an investigation check.
Go, Giddy.
With disadvantage. Kasi it's low light for you dahil light vision ka.
Disadvantage.
And sobrang dami nila.
It's lagging.
Just shout. Are there any gnomes here? There are, diba?
You do remember me handful of gnomes.
More as I remember.
Wow, that's high for 5.
Um, that's enough. You find familiar. Muntik mo na siyang lampasan. Parang you might have mistaken her for a surface gnome or halfling. Kasi ang payat-payat na yan. And she has, as in, she's very dirty. Her clothes are tattered, shredded. But you do recognize, finally, see Selgyra, your friend from the
I thought
city, the former New Blingdenstone city that was sacked.
yung
You find her.
party niya before.
Yeah, yung about niya
Kapatid.
before, yung na did,
Oo.
did, did alam sa fine dining and stuff.
Oh, she's
I'll
alive.
run up to her and hug her and try to carry her and say, Selgi! You're alive! I thought you were dead!
She looks at you with wide eyes and she's like she she looks as if she's going to object to the nickname pero she's just too weak. Just sighs and she doesn't even have the energy to be like surprised at seeing you. But she is. Parang, "Hi, Giddy, what are you doing here?"
What are you doing here?
Sabi niya, we got, well, I got captured. Sabi niya. And been forced to work for these Koto and illicits. And then, do you have any food on you?
Yeah.
I
And while I'm picking up food, I'll tell her like the whole story from my point of view. That you
sabi,
remember this group, and we had missions, and this was part of the mission, and there was like 2 days of assault, and I didn't bring stone shape, but good thing she brought stone shape, and I gave her like 2 of the rest of my rations, which is about a couple of more rations left.
so mark that off. She digs into one of the dry, bland rations like it's the most delicious thing she's ever tasted. She almost chokes on it, and then remembers that she has to pace herself uh, as she's starving. She doesn't even reply because she's just too busy eating.
Then I ask her, who else is with you? Like I saw about 3 more gnomes while we were letting the refugees out.
Well, sabi niya, no one you know. They seem to be quote unquote common folk in the city. Parang no one who knows you. And then she tells you how na kwento ka rin niya dun sa mga gnomes. And yeah, they've not heard of you.
I blush with flattery.
Okay.
So anyway, I drag her along towards the front, show her to Macria.
Oh, hey! I remember you. What
She
are
looks
you
up to
doing
you.
here?
Something like former teammate, meet new teammate. You guys have a lot in common. You know how to handle me.
Yeah, in a way.
And it is now that she remembers, parang, oh my god, how my manners. I should thank you for was that you? You
What?
breached the wall and rescued us?
I did all the work.
Yeah, it's mostly Giddy. No, we just supported him like a bit, but it's really him. It's his plan, and then he took initiative, and then he saved our hide a couple of times. So you should be very grateful to him. You know?
Make a charisma check.
Making a
Ako?
big
Ikaw. I'm not sure kung persuasion or kung charisma na lang.
like making a big lip sync po. Thank
Pareho lang, sir. 11.
She kind of
I'm trying
doesn't,
to give Giddy Pogi points.
she's not sure what to make of what he said. Parang, is she being serious or what? But she, yeah, very well. But she thanks you, Giddy. She says na she always thought you were something special, even when you were just um, colleagues or parang party mates in your patrol unit before.
feeling proud
She
about myself. Yeah.
she thanks you, but most of all thanks you for the rations. Parang
Oh,
literally hasn't eaten this well in weeks.
so sad.
Meanwhile, you see some of the former slaves around you are eyeing the rations hungry, but are
Reference.
afraid. They're afraid to approach.
We don't have enough. I only have one ration left. I'm afraid that if I show it to them, it'll be chaos. So,
Walking Dead.
baka pagkaguluhan nila eh. I mean, it won't be as helpful as. Yeah. So anyway,
So,
are we near the place, the tunnel? Did we
yeah,
finally get there?
yeah, you finally reached the tunnel. So, Eldrin,
Mm.
you heard everyone inside yung binuksan niya na tunnel. You heard everyone inside. Fortunately, merong section of the tunnel that widens
Mm.
into maybe 50 feet. It's still small, pero at least maybe parang 50 feet by maybe 75 feet na section that opens up. It will still be cramped to fit in parang basically magiging ano siya, parang evacuation center na jam packed.
Mm.
But you'll be able to make camp here.
Okay.
So you heard everyone in, and then you asked Rosel to again seal the entrance with stone shape sa pakicasting spell.
Ilang stone shape para sa entrance ng tunnel?
That would be
On both sides, diba?
On both sides sana.
both sides.
Yeah. Di ba kasi di ba
Pati yung galing sa secret door?
yeah. Just in case.
Okay, it would only, you kind of have to go a few dozen feet from the main encampment. But you do find a section of it that's narrow enough na yung isang casting.
Okay.
5 feet.
So,
So dalawa.
Okay.
ayun, isa. Dalawa.
Okay, as you're doing this, and Hanzo and Rosel starts organizing parang help to organize the crowd of slaves into spreading out in the chamber into little groups. Kumbaga kung sino yung magkakakilala, whatever. Um, and you start to. This is around 6 to 7 p.m.
Mm.
You start to strike up camp. Um, what was I going to say? Yeah, as the slaves and you reassure the slaves that they're safe and
Relatively.
relatively for the moment, and that you're here to help them. There's a lot of them start going to each of you to personally give their thanks. As in, they as in parang you're almost mobbed each of you. Parang parang kayong
No,
celebrities sa Comic Con, parang gano'n.
no, don't
Na,
thank us yet.
na there's a lot of handshaking, clasping your hands, hugging, crying.
I'm enjoying this.
I'm saying, remember, the mistress brings you salvation.
I hate you. God dang it. What's that roll for?
I'm enjoying this. I'm feeling proud about myself. I'm telling my name to everyone.
Okay, so now
Thank him. Thank Goody.
after
He's our
that,
spotlight.
one of them asks, parang, is there any more of those rations or something food?
Eldrin, why don't we look for some mushrooms and stuff? Let's
Uh,
hunt first. Something.
Actually, Rosel still has a few more rations. She shares yung half sa group. Tapos, Elvin says, I can go out if you want.
But we're inside na, diba? It's sealed. If you go out, you will spend another spell just to recast it.
Let's say she made a proper door while making the enclosed thing. Not
Did you?
killing us in the.
But if it's a door, like, they can break it, diba? I'm
They
just
can break it
saying.
down.
I mean, come on, guys.
Sige,
We'll feed you. Like, we'll feed you a lot once we get out of here. But
sasabihan ko rin
can
pala
you...
si Rosel to send word kay Bork to expect some slaves and bring food.
Ew. Are you telling me na you're telling Rosel to send?
Bork, yung message to bring food. We're sending out some slaves to you.
They're there na. Like, if not, they're almost there. They'll be able to bring food na from
The three
Paragon.
of us are still arguing whether we're gonna get food or not.
Well, yun nga.
No,
gives around half of her rations. May mga pa siya, 10.
I can give mine, but it's just one ration, so I'll probably feed at most 3.
Okay, so,
like 2 or 3.
So ilan yung total?
Sige, 5 from Rosel, 1 daw from Mac.
1 from, yeah. That's all I have.
Yung 10 from you
I
kanina,
don't eat
diba?
much food.
16. Okay.
Everybody gets a bite each.
Suck it up, guys. We'll feed you once we get out of here. If we get out of here alive.
So distribute this. As your so Hanzo helps in distributing the food, making sure na walang food riot na mangyayari. As you're doing this, you do notice na several of the slaves are very, very sick. As in, they have exceptionally bad health. As in, They seem to be suffering from a sort of
Like contagious bad health.
make a medicine check.
Before we continue with this, I'll
Yourself?
tell Hanzo to guard the like yung one of the entrances. Ako yung sa kabila.
Chris,
Just so
Rosel,
we
can
post
you hear me?
guard on both sides, just so we know if anyone's coming.
Giddy, you have no idea what's wrong with these people.
Rosel, checks them out.
Okay.
Sabi ni Rosel, let somebody who properly knows how to heal someone do that job, Giddy.
Okay.
Okay,
Several
fine.
of them are afflicted with what you know to be sewer plague.
Sewer
It's
plague.
plague. It's basically a generic term for an umbrella term for a broad category of illnesses na nag-incubate sa sewers, refuse heaps, swamps, and stuff. That are mostly transmitted by rats and stuff.
How many?
It's basically due to exposure to extreme filth for a long period of time. How many? Based on that roll, there are exactly 12 of them.
12.
Just quarantine them.
No, wait, 12 humans, dalawang dwarves, and isang gnome.
15.
So 15.
15, yep.
Quarantine
Eldred,
them.
did you do a head
We
count
can't do
already?
anything about it.
How many refugees do we have?
104. You would know kasi mataas ang intelligence mo.
Uh-huh.
15?
Like seriously, guys, we can't do anything to help them while we're stuck here. So quarantine those who are very sick. Let me and Hanzo guard the entrances, diba? Just so we know if someone's coming, and
Sure.
then let everyone rest.
You do a quick head count and you find there's only 102.
Ooh.
What?
Wait, are we missing 2 of them?
Yeah. You sort of counted them as they went out of the building when you were sure you counted 104. Pero somewhere in your you have no idea what happened to that.
Okay, may spice tayo, guys. This doesn't sound right. Si Rosel checks up on yung mga may disease. Can she identify yung 4 na pinaka-worst off dun sa mga may disease na yan? Can it cure this lesser restoration?
Okay. Go ahead and cast that.
I have 4 healing kits. Siguro naman may biogesic naman doon siguro. No?
I don't think Biogesic's gonna cut it.
Umbrella medicine for umbrella sickness.
Wait, what are you using lesser restoration for? They're not
You don't know na
either one disease. Okay.
killer kit is basically for trauma. Like to stop someone from bleeding out to death or something. For mga ganong kind of things. Hindi siya applicable to things like diseases.
Hindi siya first aid kit.
Yeah, first aid kit siya. It's exactly a first aid.
You use it to stabilize someone, diba?
Yeah.
Parang ganun.
Exactly. Parang normally you would have to make a wisdom medicine check to stabilize someone. Pag may healer's kit ka, walang check. Stabilize sila agad.
Then kung meron kang katulad ni Rosel, may medic, may benefits yung healers.
Okay, so you do cure 4 of the worst cases. And then what do you do?
Giddy should start resting
So
so
that
that first thing in the morning. Can he rest na? Can he do a long rest? Can he start doing a long rest?
the result.
No, Giddy.
Yung natirang 11, pwede ba namin medyo ilayo dun sa bulk ng group?
Sure.
Let's
Do we
quarantine them. Yeah.
know if it's contagious or not?
It is contagious, pero it only by if you get bitten by someone who is infected
Okay.
or something,
It's a zombie virus.
or if you come into parang bodily fluids.
Oh, okay.
So it's like HIV.
Okay. So, i-group na lang namin sila. Hindi
Actually,
namin,
be careful with these people.
hindi sila kailangan i-quarantine pala. So, I guess
Same
group
share.
group them together para just in case na alam natin kung sino yung may mga kailangan pa ng healing later on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start prepping spells.
You start to sleep. We need you up and early next day.
Don't forget to prep teleportation.
Yeah. Please don't forget.
And then he forgets to prepare it.
I'm gonna hurt you. What is that? That's so many rolls.
Okay.
So afraid now, guys.
So, by now it's around 9 or 10 p.m.
Okay.
Eldrin, as you're starting to prepare to meditate, getting your things in order, unpacking stuff, you notice na nawawala yung ring of mist.
But isn't he wearing it?
He was.
Okay.
You lost
You lost
her ring? You lost her ring? Do we know, did we, siya lang yung nakapansin, hindi pa namin alam to, no?
Yun yung pala.
Okay.
Yeah, so what do you do, guys? Before we get to the long rest.
Yeah, I assume we take turns na mag-watch pa rin, diba? Just in case.
I'll introduce myself to the other gnomes.
Okay.
Are they also Svernilblin?
Persablin, mayroong there's one surface gnome who was actually one of the ones na na-cure nung illness. Magaling na siya. And merong 4 na Svernilblin who one of whom is si Salguera. And then may 3
Other.
strangers. You find them camped together near the edge of the cavern. They're actually asleep. They're exhausted by the march.
All right.
Anyone else would like to do anything?
Do I recognize anyone in the group of 100 plus? 102? Any Brayans? Any? Malamang wala. Pero
Make a
anyone
perception check with disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Dahil marami sila.
Perception?
Yes.
Wait lang. It's loading, man. Perception.
I mean, are you just going to look? Are you going to? Just going to look?
Just cursory look.
Okay.
Same roll, 25.
Yeah. You see most of their faces. A lot of them have started to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
but no one registers
Okay.
to be one of your countrymen.
Okay. Okay.
You do remember na one of your core teachings is to never surrender.
Never
So,
what?
to never surrender. So it would be weird to find the Brian asleep.
I don't know.
Okay. I'll whisper through the earring papunta sa mga kasama ko.
Mm-hmm.
Sabihin ko, I lost the Ring of Mist. Somebody took it. I'm guessing yung missing 2 slaves. There might be more traitors in our midst. Keep an eye out.
Wait, what? You lost her ring?
You lost it?
How can you lose it? Aren't you?
Guys, that's
weren't
not
you
the
supposed
big
to be
issue right
wearing it?
now. Focus. It's not the ring.
May ADD yung dalawang kaibigan mo.
Sabi ni Hanzo, so that's it. You're just gonna be careful next
Wait,
time. Gano'n na lang.
How do
Sabi
you flush out the traitor? Diba?
Well, I don't have any clue. Kung...
Sisihan once to eh. Hindi
Sabi-
mo
Unless did it magic.
So,
If somebody still is holding on to it right now.
oo nga, sabi ni Rosel, what if the thief is still here? What if, I mean, are we going to keep watch on our sessions throughout the night?
Did we? May detect magic ritual yun, diba?
I'm gonna look at everyone again keenly. Like try to guess if someone's like messing with us.
Yeah,
Or
give me
someone's-
10 minutes. I'll try to search for it here.
Teka, just by taking a cursory look around your...
Hindi, ako lang yon. I don't know if he has spells eh. Pero ako, like, tingnan ko sila, like, if there's someone who looks suspicious, like, I have my eyes on you.
Make an insight check with disadvantage.
I'll cast Detect Magic as a ritual. Just sasayaw-sayaw muna ako for 10 minutes.
15.
You do see several people seems to be watching you
With
I don't know.
what?
with parang distrustful gazes. Maybe. I mean, you based on that
Oh, I don't trust you guys.
based on that role, you're like they don't.
They don't trust you yet.
These are the kind of people who, yeah, they were rescued, pero they don't parang. Who knows? Maybe you're just taking them from the frying pan into the fire.
But
Or-
nobody suspicious. Like,
knows
nobody who looks like a pickpocketer.
I mean,
I'll walk around with Detect Magic after the 10 minutes of dancing around.
especially na meron kayong drow na kasama and you're a foreigner.
Tapos, ano pala
Wait,
sila?
this drow
What
is life for you.
Tapos, papatay na pala nila tayo.
Detect magic.
They can certainly
For
try.
James, make a perception check.
Perception
Sino?
checking. Perception checking.
10 minutes, no?
Persuasion?
Ay, persuasion. Sorry. Perception.
Oh, sayang. I mean, buti na lang.
It's not any better.
You walk around.
Exactly 7 points better.
Use Roselle's light. Gosh, dang it.
Okay, so you do a sweep of the cavern. You don't find any magical items except your own. You do
Sorry,
realize
it's not
na
around here. You really lost it.
that detect magic only works for any
Things that I can see. Yeah.
things that you can see that are out in the open. Like if the ring is in a pocket, hindi siya hindi siya magre-register. So whoever, if the thief's still here, they have the sense to keep it hidden somewhere.
I still don't understand how you could lose that if you're wearing it.
I don't
Like,
either.
did someone grab your hand while we were running? Do you
Must be the
remember
work of
anything?
God.
Make an intelligence check. Kayong dalawa, since you're discussing this.
Intelligence. Straight roll.
Straight roll.
12.
20. With that, you have a moment of insight. As you recall, na there was a moment earlier that you were mobbed by lots of people checking your hand, hugging you, crying on your shoulder. And you realize that
I'm gonna check
you might have been sufficiently distracted by that mob for someone to go in and just slip the ring off your finger.
Are all my items still with me? Like,
Make a perception
can
check.
I do a quick check?
Perception.
I'm gonna kill you all.
Wala na yung stuff mo. I said, oh my god, you can't find your
How
stuff.
can that even happen? How
Yeah.
can that even happen? I'm holding
Yeah.
it the whole time.
Exactly, but how can it happen? You can find it anywhere and then, shit, hawak mo nga. Alam mo yun, na you're looking for something, hindi mo siya mahanap. Yung pala kasi hawak-hawak mo siya.
Talaga.
Yeah.
So it's one of those like, I'm wearing my glasses, where are my glasses thing?
Yeah, as in,
Stuff.
natural one. You have a moment of panic. Shit, nasa the stuff ko? And you're holding it.
Macria is funny.
Pero otherwise, doesn't seem to have been taken from you.
Ha ha! How can you use your staff?
This is gonna go forever. Where's my staff? Where's my staff?
Parang makakaya ka, oh my god, where's my stuff? So, you look into her hand that she's holding it.
Ha ha ha.
We're gonna bug you with this forever. Where's my staff?
Hey, I'm not the one who lost her ring.
At least the ring is smaller than your staff, man. Come on.
Okay, moving on.
So, what you gonna do before we call it a night?
I cannot let this go. That ring is important.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Giddy, you should be resting by now. Go to sleep.
Resting, yeah.
Okay, so who's gonna take first watch? There will be 4.
Sige, I can take first watch.
So we're not looking for your items our items anymore.
I'm just asking.
We're giving up.
Kayo, it's up to you.
Gaano kita ba kaming, like, kita lahat? Ay, guys, wait lang ah. I need to open the gate. Go.
Okay, go. As Macria goes back to check on her items again, making sure that everything's there. Eldrin, What do you want to do?
Huh. What can I do?
I mean, Rosel says now, if you, I mean, as I assume you told your party mates na you think it might have been taken during the time that you were mobbed by grateful slaves. It should be still here.
Yeah, but yeah.
Ay, by the way, pinasend mo ba yung carousel yung sending message kay Bert?
Sige. Yep. Sending. Ritual ba yun? No. No.
Sorry, I'm back. May development ba?
Hindi siya ritual, sorry. Okay. Sending.
Ito naman. So ito, So Procel sends a quick message to Bort to inform them na basically need food for 100 slaves. Be prepared, parang ganon.
We're sending them into the portal first thing tomorrow morning if we're still alive.
Okay, so you see Procel kind of close her eyes and mouth the words silently. And then she holds up a hand to you as if she's listening to something.
I'll walk around yung sa encampment. I'll walk enough para marinig nila pero hindi sobrang lakas.
Okay, and then Rosal tells you na nag-reply si Bort dun sa sending. Sabi niya, they're only more than they're only like 3 days out from Parabor.
Okay.
If you remember, you arrived here 2.5 days ago. So it would take them 3 more days to reach the point kung nasaan yung teleportation circle, yung sa Grell Caves.
What? So long.
They're going to do their best to forage along the way, but it will be difficult kasi they are going at a fast pace.
Okay.
We're gonna have to
So we're gonna have to escort them and meet up with Bork's group. Looks like. I guess it's too dangerous to linger here. Better if we keep moving. Okay, so I'll walk around yung sa yung sa mga slaves and I'll speak up. Not loud enough para marinig nila pero not too loud.
Okay.
Come on, guys. I know somebody took my ring and took Macria's staff.
Really?
You're probably afraid right now. You're probably thinking maybe you can sell it once you get out, or you can use it to protect yourself, or I don't know. But without those things, we won't be able to protect you as a whole. So if we really want to make it out alive, we have got to trust each other right now. If you choose to return it now to us, we won't take it against you. We know you've been captured long and you've been worked harder than a horse. So we understand that you feel like. So please return those items.
Okay. Make a persuasion check. Okay. Everyone who's awake looks at you Pero no one speaks up in reply. You hear the rustling sound as people turn, kind of rise up to look at who's talking and what's going on. Pero no one speaks up in reply to what he said.
Talk to Rosel. So, any idea how to flush out the teeth?
So you
I'm afraid
move
it's
towards your, ano palang setup ng camp nyo? You're going to cast yung usual bubble.
tiny hat.
Yep. I assume, right?
Yeah.
So
Ritual naman yun, di ba?
uh,
Pwede. Okay.
as you move towards, let's say kinasta siya ni Giddy as a ritual. You move towards, it's 10 in the evening, you move towards a tiny hut to speak to Rosel because she's there. You're almost there when you hear footsteps behind you.
Okay.
And you turn around to see a middle-aged woman. She's kind of hunched, got a slight hunch in her back. Pero she seems strong still. And you remember her to be one of those na binigyan mo ng rations earlier. And she kind of takes you aside and says, "My lord, I don't she basically tells you na she think she she saw something earlier. She wasn't sure kasi she's it was dark. She's a human, so she can't really see in the dark. And although may mga do you have torches, by the way?
Yeah.
Or is it just dark all inside the car?
Magkakas na lang ako ng dancing, sige, torches, I guess.
I have like 4 torches.
But anyway, earlier during the commotion of people na dinudumog kayo for things, Rosella was there, parang providing light with her light spell. This woman, she wasn't sure at first what she saw, but now that you told her that there's been a theft, she thinks she saw someone, like very sneakily come up to you, and when you were distracted, made some sort of a move. She didn't see it, pero she seemed this person, this woman na nakita niya, na yung nakita niya is babae din, seemed really suspicious. And
It was a woman?
yeah,
What did
she points her out, parang yun, yun nakahiga doon. That one, siya yun. Baka siya yung kumuno, tingin mo.
Please be si ate.
Are we hearing this or si Eldrin lang ang kausap?
Si Eldrin lang.
Okay. Sino yung nasa labas ng hut?
Ako.
Nasa labas ka rin?
I assume kasi I'm taking first watch eh. So I'll be staying outside.
I'll whisper to their earring na sabihin ko kung sino yung nagbabantay, I guess si Hanzo and si Macria right now.
Okay.
I may have a lead kung sino kumuha ng item. At least yung ring.
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye out just in case everything goes wrong. I'll try to talk to that person. Baka sinasa kanya
from whom did you get that that information? Are you sure she's trustworthy?
Yeah. Can I insight check her?
Sige, make an insight check.
That was like, like hint. Like, dude, inside check, man.
Okay, fine.
Blind roll.
I trust yung DM eh. Joke.
You do?
I'm very gullible. Inside. Of course, I do.
Ako lang pala makita.
Yeah.
I gave
Wala
up.
pa. Nag-roll ka na ba?
Yep. Nag-roll na. Blank na dito sa akin. Gel. Dot, something.
Walang lumabas sa akin eh.
Isa pa ulit.
Okay.
Submit.
You're gonna roll twice, but what if the first
Oo
roll is
nga.
really good?
Oh well. Trust the DM. Yan. Twice na ako nag-roll.
Okay, wait lang. I just have to take this.
I trust no one in this group.
You
No
don't
one.
trust me?
No, I mean in the group that we saved. Of course I trust you.
Come on, Makia. You're just scared.
If you're scared, you'll do a lot of stupid things. That's why I don't trust them. I don't
Yep.
trust them to make wise decisions.
Let's just hope we find your staff and the ring.
You jerk. And here I am, trying
Where's
to be
my staff?
concerned.
Where's my staff?
And what's with Gibby? I mean, come on, a staff. You can't even find a staff with using detect magic.
You better find that ring.
I'm snoring.
I
Hello,
gave
okay,
you that
back.
ring because I entrusted that ring to you.
Where's my staff? Where's my staff?
Shut up and go to sleep.
Okay, so asa na tayo? You rolled an insight check. Pero for some reason, hindi siya nag-appear. Maybe down sorry. Walang lumalabas sa akin eh. You know what? You'll have to check the API. Naka-down na ata.
Parang down nga yung API kasi kanina pa ako manual nagbabawas ng spell points eh.
Yeah, kanina pa kasi naka-online si Observer. Baka lang ako na itong i-reset. Yeah. Restarting.
Ikaw din nagpatay ang clan?
No, it's not me.
Okay. Okay, pakitol ulit. Pakitry ulit.
Paano kung sobrang ganda nung...
There was no roll kasi wala akong API. Okay. There's a certain earnestness about her that you believe her actually. There doesn't seem to be any hint of being untruthful or...
I put my hand on her shoulder and say, thank you. Tapos,
Yeah, she straightens up a bit, being proud of her of what she did. Anything for you, Master?
My lord and master.
Just Eldrin.
My Lord Eldrin.
Lord Eldrin.
The only mistress around here
Lord
is our female monk.
She
Lord
kind of
Eldrin.
bows. And then bows again and then moves towards kung saan siya naka...
I move towards yung dun sa tinuturo niyang person, non-threateningly, of course.
I keep my eye on them.
Ano ba siya? Natutulog or nakahiga?
Nakahiga with her back towards
crouch down near her and then tap her lightly.
As you get closer, you see this is a half elf na female. maybe a
Iya,
young adult. A young adult.
Iya, give me back my ring, Iya.
Iha.
You can see she has a scar on her right cheek, running from the ear to the corner of her mouth.
Oh, just like you, Eldrin.
And she startles as you tap her. And she's like, "Ah, my, my lord, what can I do for you?" Sabi.
Uh, can I ask you something? I mean,
Anything, my lord.
were you? It's hard for me to ask this, but did you took my ring by any chance? Maybe some mistake it stuck to your hand when you were shaking my hand, or I don't know. Maybe it fell and you found it, thought it nobody. Come on,
Not even possible.
that ring. Because I'm asking only because that ring is very important to me.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
I'm looking at the girl's reaction, huh?
And she's like, no, no, why would I do such a thing? You saved our lives. I'm, I'm like, that would be such an ungrateful thing to do.
Does she look like she's lying?
Does she look like she's lying?
Make an insight check, both of you.
Hiwalay?
Line roll.
Separate?
Sige, for the heck of
Oh.
it, sige, open roll. Let's see.
Arg. I guess as much.
Hindi lumagas yung akin. Lumabas na. 19.
Aldrin, you find it hard to tell na you haven't had much interaction with half-elves, particularly of maybe yung subculture nila na you can't really tell if she's
Hindi ba half-elf si ano?
doesn't
What's her name?
choose.
Si Iya.
Yeah?
No. The Kilit is an half-elf. The other girl, like your other girlfriend. What's his name?
Pero hermit si Keyleth eh. She lived away from civilization.
Si Andraste.
No, the other, si Andraste. Isn't she
Yeah, full-on elf siya.
full elf siya? Okay.
Full on elf.
Full elf siya. Si...
Full on armor.
You can't tell. Actually, ikaw naman, let's see.
I rolled really high.
That would... You, watching her, just looking at her, while you can't tell if she's outright lying through her teeth or not, you seem to sense na she's hiding something, but you don't know if it's directly related to the missing ring. You're just not sure.
I tell her, like, am I near? Malapit ako, I guess. Diba?
She's a dude.
I just tell her, don't make me do a body search.
Sabi ko, Makria, calm down.
No, that ring is important.
Look,
Don't do a
if
body
you
search.
if you really need money, I'm not sure or something, I can trade. I'm willing to trade.
What are you doing? Don't trade. We saved their lives. Do not trade anything for it.
I'm willing to trade this amber for it. Let's say finder's fee for.
At this point, Russell comes up to you na parang, no, Adrian, you should not reward.
I'm not even paying attention to Eldrin right now. I'm just looking at the girl straight in the eye.
Oh,
you
Give it back. Now.
justice must be served. We should not reward evil deeds. If indeed this is the one who took the rings.
okay. I understand, Rosel. Okay, but let's all calm down. We still don't know if she's really the one who took it.
The woman, the half elf, looks up to Bakre and chins up to you, parang, ha, you're welcome to do a body search.
Sure.
If you're
I'll
so
do it.
sure. Okay. How thorough is the body search going to be?
I need it to be. I
How-
don't know what I have to roll for it.
I
I'll
mean,
do it.
if you're just imagine you're going to search a person, let's assume na she did take it, although you don't know yet. How hard are you going to search? As in,
I'm gonna search everywhere, like every nook and
You will
cranny.
search so hard.
100%.
full cavity search.
Yeah.
As in yung tipong airport, yung pag nag-bomb joke,
More than airport search.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how they do airport searches, but sure.
I mean, you could look it up. Pero, pag sinabing full cavity search, full emphasis, italics, cavity search. I'm just asking if you're willing to go that far.
Yeah. That ring is important to me. I gave it to Elgin for safekeeping. He lost it.
Yeah, wait.
I'm gonna get it back.
Ganito, you can either roll or tell me exactly kung saan ka magche-check. Kung saan areas ka magche-check.
What am I rolling?
Kasi you can either roll or tell me saan exactly ka maghahanap. Kasi if you
Everywhere.
tell me sa maghahanap and then na-mention mo yung place kung nasaan yun, no roll needed. Kung nandun yung ring.
I'll look like everywhere. Like I can
While
pwede kong
while Macri is searching the body of that person, I'll look around dun sa kung saan nakahiga yung
Like, look inside her, man.
yung half-elf girl looking on the ground kung merong nandun.
You're
I'll
kasi
cast dancing light na lang din just to help.
I'm afraid everywhere is a too big of a term. Parang everywhere to someone who has no experience.
I'll start from the top. And
Okay.
what's her hair? How does her hair look like? Is it like makalugay? Is it braided?
It's actually parang boys emo cut short.
Okay. So
Parang
there's
parang tibo sa hair.
okay. Is there anything? Do I see anything?
Walang nakasabit sa hair niya. Like,
Head area. Okay.
Wala?
I move to the wala. Okay. Upper body search.
okay. Upper wala. As in, you go through. She has a tattered leather tunic on over a shirt. You find sa pockets niya may buttons, may parang balls of string, and some unidentifiable debris. That's it.
Don't make me do this. Just tell me if you know something.
Are
I
you
know you're
trying?
hiding something.
Are you trying to intimidate her?
Pareho lang ang intimidation and persuasion ko sure.
Sure, roll.
I know you're hiding something. I can see you.
The girl now.
Nope.
She's
You're
like,
not-
I mean,
Yeah.
you're already searching me, right? Just be done with it. Sabi niya.
Sure. I'll go ahead.
So none in the upper body area. You search her armpits,
Yeah.
between her boobs and her cleavage. Wala.
Mm-hmm. And then are people watching us right now?
Lamang.
Oo, parang
I'll
there's
just
a
like
crowd of people around you now. Parang witnessing this commotion. And parang
I'll
people are
just I'll just
whispering.
I'll just say like loudly, nothing to see here.
Ako ba walang nakita doon sa kung saan nagstay yung elf
Make an investigation check.
habang binabody search ni Macria. Look.
There's actually not much to find there. O parang all her belongings is just a piece of blanket. Pag ginagamit niya as bedding. It's filthy. May a couple of pockets na merong piece of bread stale. But that's it. So, if it's the upper body,
You're really going to make me do this now. Fine. I'll do her body. I don't even care anymore.
okay, so you watch as Macria woman handles the
Wait. Before I do that, di ba I told people to look away? Can I ask Rosel to assist me? She's there, di ba? She's there, di ba? Is she there? Just tell me if she's there.
well, yeah, she's there.
I'll ask her to hold up a blanket. I'm not evil, I'm just pissed, but I'm not evil.
Okay, so
Hold up a blanket just to cover this girl, like
Okay,
while
so-
I'm doing the search. I don't want her exposed in front of everyone.
okay, so she does, knowing what you intend to do, Rosel takes a blanket from your camp and kind of tinalokbong niya. So parang she raises it in such a way na you're hidden beneath the blanket, pero the outsiders won't see the outline of the people inside, basta just to shield you away from line of sight. So you have your privacy. You can't see, but you can feel. Well, you have dark, wala na yung dark vision. But yeah, it's enough to group away. And then you do, you don't even have to roll. Eldrin, Giddy, you hear a yelp from the half-elf. As, parang it sounds like it's an incredulous mini scream. Parang she's surprised at what, you can only imagine what Macria did.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, honey, I'm not into girls.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
If you just cooperate and tell me what you know.
And then you find your stuff.
Shut up, Eldrin. Shut up, Eldrin. You're not helping.
You do find a ring inside the fur.
Not a staff?
I find a ring?
A ring. Yeah,
Inside
one-
her pee.
inside of one of her cavities.
The ring is in there?
Yeah.
Slimy now.
I take it out.
Take it out.
I'm still asleep though.
Yeah, you're
you
sleeping.
see nothing.
You
Sorry.
wipe it on. You wipe it on the rag, on the cloak surrounding you. Parang, parang.
I wear it.
Okay. Kailangan mo na ito ng
And then I
attunement.
just... What?
Kailangan attunement niyan.
I don't care. I'm not even going to attune it to myself. I'm just gonna wear it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look at the girl. Like, with The most intimidating stare I can make. And then I'm just gonna wait for her to explain.
Exile, execute.
And then
Well,
there's murmuring outside the crowd, and then there's also like, did you find it? Did you have it?
I hold up my hand with the ring.
And there's a murmuring in the shouting crowd, and there's a cry of thief, thief.
I'm waiting.
Parang kill her. Such an ungrateful bastard. There's a lynch mob forming.
I'll block yung minsan, sabi ko, nobody is killing anyone.
There's
And please, can you guys be quiet?
you see a stone fly near the head of the half elf.
I'll turn to the crowd. I'm so angry right now. And I just tell them, no one moves. Like in the angriest voice I can muster.
Okay,
No
make an intimidation
one
check.
moves.
You can use your inspiration if you want. If you want to make it extra,
no. Meron pala ako nun, no? anong gagawin ko doon?
intimidation. Parang advantage, basically.
One time.
Advantage lang, hindi siya additional, no, I'm good.
And then you have to decide it before you roll.
Kaya nga, I rolled na eh. So, hindi ko siya gagamitin.
Well, hindi mo rin magagamit either way.
Okay, anyway. 19. So there's the crowd goes still, quiet.
And then I turn back to the girl. Explain. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't feed you to that angry mob behind me.
He is sabi niya, I was just trying to survive.
By stealing from your saviors?
I mean, yeah. Pero sabi niya, it's not.
Not what?
I'm not going to apologize for it if that's what you want.
Oh, I'm not asking for an apology. I was just asking for an explanation. So that's
in case you haven't noticed, it's a cruel world down here in the Underdark.
Oh, believe me, honey. I know.
We need all the help we can get if you're going to survive. I was just looking out for myself. What's the loss of a little trinket going to cost you?
See, that's the thing. Normally, I wouldn't want it. You stole something very important. And I just knock her out.
You're going to knock her out?
I'm gonna knock her out. I'm not gonna kill her.
I'm gonna
stand
knock
her out.
In between you guys.
Roll
behind
initiative.
me.
Roll initiative.
You're behind me. And while this is happening, Giddy's like snoring lang, no?
Roll initiative, you guys.
Wait lang. Why are you even stopping me?
I'm still snoring. Where's my staff?
You jerk. No.
Detect magic pala si Giddy sa panaginip niya.
Okay.
Or like a teleportation circle.
Okay, so it's Eldred. You watch as Macria braces herself for a strike. She's going to whack the half elf across the jaw. You see her start to move. What are you going to do?
I'll stand in between them Hands raised. Whoa, 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 whoa. If we're going to punish her, why don't we ask her to keep me company during the watch? As in, watch the guard the camp with me.
To keep you company? Are you serious? What is with you and elves?
She kind of looks at you. And parang,
I mean, seriously. And then I turn to the girl.
That's
Okay,
not what I mean.
okay. No, no, shh. No, shh. I get it. I
Okay,
turn to her.
fine.
What's your name?
Whatever.
What's your name?
so Macri, as Eldrin interposes himself between the two of you, you can still, kumara lang si Eldrin, you can still go around him and knock the girl out. What
No,
are you
no,
going to
no.
do?
I want to see where this goes. What's your name? You girl. You thief. Do you have a name?
She kind of mutters under her breath, Ashanaril.
A Chanarel. Okay. So I'm giving you two options. Either I knock you out cold, or you get to spend the night with our leader here. Up to you. To be fair, he's very good looking.
Uh, what is she going to say?
What you gonna do, DM? What you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm more worried about Roselle's like, wait, we just rescued these people from slavery. We're not making sex slaves tonight.
What the fuck, guys? That's how we. That's what you
This is
think of
gonna be
me.
a long cavity search night, man.
Rosel, open up the stone wall, please. I'm leaving.
What? You're walking out? You're walking out?
Wait, and then and then Roselle looks to Macra and says, "Wait, he said."
I just repeated what he said. That's
She,
exactly what I did. I repeated what he said.
No, you put words in my mouth.
You said you want her to spend the night with you. That's what I said.
I said I want her to
To
guard the
spend
camp
the night
with
with
me.
you.
and then
What did you say?
hearing this, Ashanarel can say, "Fine. Stop fighting. I'll keep the drow company."
No?
See? Problem solved. I'm good. And then I walk away. Good. Bye. Enjoy.
Okay.
Okay na.
And then Roselle asks you, Eldrin, parang, so ano? You, you, you still wanna leave?
But I
May
bet
spell
you.
points pa ba siya?
Marami
May
pa.
spell,
One more.
what if you leave, love to seal it again? She kind of apologizes to you. Parang, sorry. Ay, Mark is just so hard to read sometimes. I mean, that girl doesn't make facial expressions like a normal person. Like the usual, I mean, and she's like, no offense, but I know you know what I mean.
Ah, okay, fine. I won't leave.
I'm
Okay,
just gone. Like
so
I go
Bahar is
back
gone.
to
And
I
then
go back beside Hanzo.
the crowd starts to disperse as Ashanarel kind of is actually staring them down. Parang she dropped the ignorant lost girl act and she's like, ano, ano, gusto mo, gusto mo, gusto
See,
mo,
see, see. I was right.
gusto mo surrounding slaves. Ay, you want a piece of me? Parang mga ginagano niya yung mga, until the crowd eventually disperse and goes on their own areas. And all that's left is Eldrin and Ashanarel taking first watch. I assume.
So I'm not taking first watch anymore. Maybe I'll go to sleep.
Kaya.
Sige, okay lang. Go.
Okay.
I'll sleep na lang.
So, alright, everybody settles in. Anong AC mo, Eldrin?
17.
With a shield? May hawak kang shield ngayon?
Shield.
Pag may shield, 19, tama ba?
Pero hindi na ako nag-hawak ng shield kasi 1 round 2 equip.
Okay. You notice Asha parang looking at you from the corner of her eye. Parang she's making a fraud na she's like, whatever, I'm just waiting here. Na parang wala siyang pake. Pero she's actually watching you from the corner of her eye, watching for what you're going to do. So what do you do?
I keep watch. So, Asha, where are you from?
No answer.
Okay. I just have to assume that it was worth it. Getting search and all by our monk and almost getting knocked out on your butt. Let's keep a good watch. And let's get it over with, hopefully tomorrow.
Okay, pero what are you going to do at the end of your watch?
Wala.
You're not letting her sleep or anything? Or...
Tie her up.
Tie her up.
Tulog ka. Dito.
Tie her up.
Metagaming pigeon. Walang pigeon dito. In 100. So, your watch. I'm not even gonna ask you to roll. But your watch comes to a close. Pero as towards the end of your watch, you hear some screaming from someone in the cavern.
Okay.
That's quickly cut off as someone seems to have been having a nightmare. So they wake up and then you hear sobbing and then nothing. That's it.
Okay.
So what are Ashandra looks at you expectantly with an eyebrow raised. So what now?
You can go to sleep now. I guess some of my party will be taking the next watch.
Okay, so she kind of indignantly goes back to her spot. And then All right. So the next watches actually just passed by without an incident. So you
Long
all
rest, long rest.
long rest na, guys.
Yeah, yeah. Do
Yay!
that spell.
So level up na si Giddy.
Yeah.
wanna roll
What
for your
up?
Oh,
What up?
you wanna roll
Siguro
for
naman,
your
I'm assuming you prepared
HP?
the teleportation spell.
yeah. Most definitely.
Okay. Pakaroon ng HP. Oh!
Wow.
Wow. Pero siya naman yung highest chance na makaroll ng max dahil D6 ang niro-roll niya.
Great.
Wow. Ang taba na ni Giddy.
Level
HP.
10, 6 plus 2.
So, as you wake up in the morning, it's cold. Here down your dark, you've been used to it. You do notice as you wake up, there's a commotion in one area of the cavern, and you see that there seems to be a commotion. Parang people are huddled together at one side of the cavern. What do
We
you
all
do?
see this?
Yep.
Sige.
Ito yung, well, not closely together. Parang people are standing there, parang looking at something. And you realize ito yung area malapit sa kung nasaan may mga sick people.
Okay.
Can Giddy start preparing start herding people out? Okay,
Yung-
what do we see there?
You move to investigate, and you see they're looking at what seems to be someone died overnight. So there's 10 na lang sila, yung may mga may sakit. One of them, an older man, maybe in his mid-50s, very thin, short man. He's lying there with his eyes open, staring.
Magkakas uli ng lesser restoration si Rosel sa 5. 5 pang natitira.
So 5 na lang yung, okay.
Kasi kailangan mag-tipid ng spells eh.
Okay. And then while you think about your plan for the following day, wait lang, mag-share lang ako.
Mag-cast ka na ng cast teleportation circle. How many people can you go through at one time?
Actually, parang kasya naman ng madami eh.
Just open until you close it? Or is there a limited
One
time?
round eh. So lahat makaka-action para pumasok dun sa circle before mawala.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 foot diameter. So,
speaking in terms of sa game pero baka iba yung ruling ni Chris.
Oo, kasi baka gawin niya like 6 seconds lang. Kasi,
And then, gantong karami lang ang makakapasok.
baka ganun. Baka he might roll eh. Yeah, we can do that. And then, we can meet.
I can do it, naman eh, parang several times.
And then, let's just meet the adventurers halfway.
Yeah. 10 feet naman yung diameter ng circle, so medyo malaki-laki.
We can just shove in as many people as we can.
I would assume
I'm back. Sorry, di lang nag-wait.
or dalawa sa atin mauna.
So, what's your plan?
Okay. Si Giddy kailangan he needs to stay. Diba?
Last si
I
Giddy.
I can last Giddy. I can go ahead.
Okay.
You
So,
have dark vision.
or are you
I
all
have
going
dark
on the
vision.
first run?
But I have a torch.
Okay, sige. Torch it is.
I just need someone else with me.
Teka, wait. Rewind. So, ano nang gagawin niyo?
We're gonna cast teleportation circle.
How exactly are you going to do it?
It's a 10-foot diameter circle. So first batch would have Macria and another person in it, and then I'll cast it again. Having people take turns into it.
You do, if you,
How many
I
people
mean,
can fit into one?
based on the spell,
10-foot diameter circle.
it stays open for 1 round.
One round.
6 seconds.
So how many people can we fit like in one teleportation until it goes out?
Depending on how exactly are you going to go about doing it.
Shove as many people
Okay,
into the
in the
circle.
10-foot diameter.
Yung line them sa gitna ng mga tao, i-cast yung teleportation circle. So, people can go into the circle from both directions.
Depending on how creative, basta it stays open for 6 seconds. So, depending on how creative are you going to do it.
2 lines on each side nung tunnel. Tapos, isang circle sa gitna. Then, move towards the circle. One by one.
Yeah.
Like run.
Run.
Yeah.
Like may set of people na inside the circle
Okay.
para mawawala
While
na
we're doing it.
people can start running in depending on how much people can fit in that 6 seconds.
I'll take the lead.
1 round so depende kung gaano ka layo yung mga nasa dulong-dulo. Kung
well,
unahin natin yung sa pila according to height. So yung mga halflings, gnomes, dwarves, mauna doon sa pila. And then the more dexterous ones, yung mga humans, half-elves, medyo behind the line.
Okay. Who's going with me?
Older people in front.
No, I mean someone from the party. Someone else from the party needs
so,
to go with me.
so Giddy, you're going to cast the circle around a chunk of people?
Already.
Si Hanzo Macria na lang siguro.
Mawawala kayo ng tangke.
Hanzo and Macria.
Is that okay?
So, 10 feet diameter circle yan, di ba?
Kasi if may intrusions dun sa wall, kailangan namin si Rosel to cast.
Okay.
Okay. You do the math. Giddy does the math na parang a circle that large is 78.54 square feet. So you could reasonably fit 78 people inside.
Oh, cool.
So, dalawang casting.
I can have 2 castings anyway. Yeah. Okay, prep everybody.
Pero so when you cast it, merong 6 seconds bago siya mawala. 1 round. So you don't really have to do it twice.
One time lang daw.
Once nawala na yung initial 78, naka-standby lang sa labas yung matirang
Correct.
20 something. And then
okay, sige. So Hanzo and I will take point.
kasama sa first batch. Okay.
Yeah.
So, paki-mark off yung isang casting nito. Giddy. So, you gather up the eldest and the most frail dun sa center, and then you watch as Giddy draws glyphs on the ground around the group, chanting, and then it takes a minute, and then he finishes chanting and energizes the spell. And then the glyphs light up, And then instantly, yung nasa loob ng circle, Macra and Hanzo, you disappear. There's a familiar feeling of your stomach, the pit of your stomach dropping off as you momentarily lose sense of gravity. And then, as you instructed, the rest of the former slaves, as soon as nawala yung nasa gitna, they step into the circle, including the rest of you, right? Lahat kayo? Pero bang may iwan?
Last one ako. At saka si
Pero
Gigi.
sama ka din.
I'll probably be the last one. Yeah.
Ang plan namin is i-escort namin sila, imimit namin halfway papunta kay na Hanzo eh. Ay, kina Bork.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What do I see the moment I step outside of the circle?
You emerge into the...
Tapos nagkamali pala si Gigi. Oh, shit!
Yung grill caves, the familiar...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let me bring that up.
Yes.
That grill... It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Let me just make sure. Allow stuff here. Okay. Okay. Right. Stand by. So, okay, moving you to this map, you emerge here at the raised platform. Yeah, indicate the stream. At the raised platform, you may strange rock formation where you previously fought the nest of grells. Still empty. Yeah.
We left Roselle.
There, she's there. And yeah, all around you are the mass of 101 slaves. Looking at you expectantly, and a lot of them with a look of wonder in their eyes. Wow, that was a once in a lifetime experience for them.
Okay.
So what do you do now?
Is there food around? Like,
yeah, I'll scavenge.
Do you see? Yeah, go. Look for mushrooms or something. We need to feed these people.
Good berry.
Good berry.
Yeah, overpowered on good berry. You can do if you move at a slow pace, which you will have to anyway. You can do a foraging check to see how many food you will be able to forage.
All right, I'll look for mushrooms.
I'm just leaving the group.
Forage.
So this is the...
Nakukuha ko. Because of my natural explorer.
Ano na?
Twice as much food ang nakikuha ko than normal.
Okay, so everyone make a...
That's so awesome.
Make a wisdom survival check.
The one
Yes.
thing that you rarely need, but it's
Oh,
there.
yeah, it's so cool. 10.
I feed everyone. Nice.
And
Feed everyone.
Giddy and Markia, you don't find anything. May water na malapit.
I'm like paying attention to the road, to the trail.
Eldrin, you managed to find some food. Roll 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier, tas double that, and then yun yung mahanap mo. The good news is, you find enough water. So, no one is going to die of thirst. At least. Dahil may malapit dito na lake where you previously fought Lake Serpent.
10.
So you find 10.
10 what?
10
Food for 10 people.
yeah, you have various. You actually find Eldrin. What you find are insects, worms under rocks. Think beetles, ganyan. Good source of protein.
Giddy, wala ka bang prestidigitation dyan?
No. That's like a cleric spell.
Roselle?
Wala. Na.
Versus like, what? Wizard. Wizard spell siya, hindi siya cleric spell.
Ano ba yan? Parang great food.
Burn, baby.
Why does Roselle know your spells more than you do? Like, seriously, man.
Then what do you need? What do you need exactly?
Actually, we can use prestidigitation to make the food more
Presentable.
or more delicious than it.
Palatable.
It's a bard, sorcerer, warlock, wizard spell.
Hindi siya
I don't think prestidigitation can do that.
Yeah, it can.
You can
I can make it smell nicer, pero
You can make it
yeah, you can make it taste like the best food you've ever tasted.
Oo.
Harmless sensory effect.
kaso wala ako nun.
Yeah, but these slaves will eat anything. I mean,
I cast minor illusion to make it look better.
You can wash them off. There's a stream or lake or whatever we found, the water we found, and then just eat it.
I mean, this is how some countries survive during wartime.
Oh, okay. Well, slaves can be choosers.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do okay. That helps towards their chances of survival. Okay, so this is the morning of the currently. This is the where are we?
How far is Bork's group from us? 2 days journey.
So teka wait, on 3rd, this is day 3. You arrive at teleport to Grell Cave. If you make the journey, you lessen the. I'm gonna have to do some math here. So from yesterday, it's gonna be 3 days. So this means that 3 days away pa sina Bork. You can travel for 1 day to lessen that distance by
1 day.
wait a second.
Anyway, while we're fixing, I'm maging armor.
Okay.
You're maging armor.
Wala pang laban.
So let me just, I wanna pull time music.
How long does that last?
1 hour. 8 hours pala.
8 hours.
8 hours. Okay.
Dati siyang encounter lang yung mage armor na yun.
Oo, no? 3.5 at saka 3.
Alam mo yun?
Makast mo, tapos na yung laban.
Tapos pag naubos na yung spells ng mga ng mga wisdom slashers, silbi.
Naubos na yan sa inyo.
Yun na lang din. Crossbow na yun.
Okay.
Yung crossbow pa dati, hindi mo ina-add yung dexterity mo sa damage.
Ah, talaga?
So, sobrang olats ng damage, 1d6.
Okay, so speed. I think I found it. Okay, so for a slow, 3 days, that means you are, let's 72 miles away. So 1 day would decrease that to 54, and then you subtract yung fast pace niya na.
Ang sarap na may physics CE.
So what are you going to do for the next? So after, as soon as you get there, on your way, you march towards yung surface. What else are you going to do during this day before I move forward our time?
Okay, I'll just spend time with Selgyra and talk to her and stuff.
Okay, what do you talk about?
Like how was she? Tapos I'll tell her about what happened to the city. Kung alam ba niya. So I'll ask her what happened. Balita ko nasira yung city, and then
she basically tells you in graphic detail what you already know. Parang you got the bare bones of it from the queen. Like the attack happened during the night. Parang half the city went crazy and attacking the other half. Okay. And then in the midst of this, an army of Dero, Kotowa, and Mind Flayers came in and did the rest. And a bunch of them were taken as slaves, including her.
Can I ask around kung meron bang galing Orlane who was traveling with Ramni?
Okay, make an investigation check. Okay, you rolled
22.
22, natural 16.
Okay, with that, you a group of humans. These are mostly men. You're able to describe to them kung sino hinahanap mo, and they do say na there's this old dude who was with them when they were taken, matching the description of Ramni. But he was taken further down below as soon as they arrived in the city of the glass.
Further down below. So he wasn't taken to the city? He was taken
as
from
they
the
know, as part of your investigation, you do, as part of that role, you also find these slaves, they're not just, they're slaves for a reason. They're not just prisoners. They're made to work throughout the city.
Mm.
Like what did they work on? Can I ask?
Repairs.
Can they tell us yung mga any facilities around the city na natrabahoan nila, like any notable spots?
Ayun, I thought you'd never ask. So balik tayo sa city. As you can see, ni Mark, meron ng numbers yung map.
Okay. Wow. $30. Treasure.
Okay. So it's easy enough during your journey to ask around sino yung pinaka experience doon sa city. Ask around. And yun nga, as part of your asking around about Ramdi, you're able to find the spellcasters don't stay in the city. They are taken somewhere else. And they hear from those little of them na meron sa kanila nakatindi ng there are some of them na dwarves and yung mga swerfnebly, yung mga deep gnomes, they understand undercommon. So they hear from Tadero and the Kotowa na parang the spellcasters are taken further down below. Yun yung term, down below.
Oh.
Beyond the city of the Glassblue.
So
And then
where's the passageway? Did you know where the passageway is going down?
My guess, 25.
My guess is
25.
behind 29.
Sige, make you, Giddy, if you're searching around for this information, make a investigation check. Ikaw.
As they're doing this, can I look for a Chanel? Like find her in the crowd lang, make sure
She's there.
that I see her. Just keep an eye out on her.
Giddy, it takes you a while. It takes you actually the whole day of investigating, interrogating, moving from group to group, putting things together. It takes you the whole day. But at the end of it, you're able to conclude na wherever they're taking them, it's not through the entrance. Parang they seem to be, once they enter the gate, they don't go through there again. So the only conclusion would be na ito yung exit nila. Behind building.
See, it's a hollow cavern nga.
And you do recall na may gates doon. I mean, you talk, part of your role, you and Hedwigi, you talk about, diba si Hedwigi yung may alam nung layout. Hedwigi's like, sabi ko nga sa'yo, may gate doon.
Hindi mo naman nilinaw eh.
Cannot believe this, man. You guys. You should have more, teamwork.
Baka di mo narinig.
Ilan yung nandun? Sinabi mo 4. Tapos akala ko mga dero, puro kuha towards pala. Ang gulo mo rin kasi magbigay ng information eh.
Ang gulo mo rin kasi magbigay ng instructions eh.
Okay. Mag-away lang siya sa Aulia the whole time.
Yeah. Parang you see Giddy's tired and then they're running around talking to people. Si Macria, as you approach Chanel, she's like, looks at you and says, ano? May hinahanap ka na naman? Gusto mo na round 2?
No. Just making sure you're not, trying to steal other things from other people.
She holds up her hands and parang, you're welcome to search me.
Nah, I'm good. I found what I was looking for. Tapos balik na ako sa, harap ng... Where's Eldrin? Do I see him?
Eldrin is talking to a group of people, moving from group to group, asking around. Ano ulit yung question mo, Eldrin?
Ano ba yung tatanong ko? Nawala na.
We noticed Eldrin is hanging out with a group of girls and he forgot what he was initially doing.
Any particular buildings of importance dun sa city na they work on?
I mean, they don't know how to answer you. Parang they've been made to believe na every building is important.
Okay.
Na parang every work they do is a life or death situation. And it was. They tell you how yung slaves who don't do well enough are killed or left to die, starve to death. You get the idea that you're going to have to ask specific
Do
questions.
you know where the barracks is? Or if they have one?
Barracks. They know na building. Where is my notes? Building 6 and 7 is where maraming dero.
Okay. Do you know where the high priest is?
Pati pala 6 and 7. Yung maraming, yung parang barracks. What if you're asking? And yung 29, yung parang namang barracks ng mga Kotor.
Okay.
Yung high priest, sabi nila, high priest, which one?
The one with the most fancy looking robe.
Parang you ask around, they don't seem to know. Parang hindi sila first name basis with the high priest. They all look the same to them. Yung mga may staff. And you get the idea that there might be more than one.
Okay.
So that's all you can ascertain.
So there's a
medyo malabo silang kausap on that topic.
Do I find him after all that?
Yeah, you find him still interviewing people as you move forward.
Okay. So I'll go to him and I'll try to yank him, like tug on his. Are you wearing a cloak? I assume you're wearing a cloak, diba? All the time.
Yeah.
Like tug on the cloak, like just to get his attention.
Okay, you got his attention.
Tapos I remove the ring from my hand. Then I hand it back to him. And then I tell him, sorry if I got. No. Sorry about last night. Just so
Fancy the
angry.
ring, and it smells kind of funky. The ring smells.
Yeah.
There's a funky smell coming from the ring.
I hand it to him. I got really angry. I mean, it's one of the few things we have left to remember her by. So kind of panicked when you said you lost it. Shouldn't have done that, but here, I still think you should use this. She would want you to have this. Come on, man, get the ring.
Oh, she's just standing there, handing parang the ring towards you.
Eldin.
You take it?
Yeah, and I gently put it in the ring to my hand, regardless of the funky smell. Whispering, Gigi, wala ka ba talaga prestidigitation dyan?
Wala.
Are we good?
I don't know. maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Then I go back.
So, what else
inside
do
hands of.
you? What else do you want to do?
Try to ask around for Macria's stuff.
But I'm holding it.
Yeah, she's holding it.
Mhm.
You're just gonna no make an issue out of
No,
it.
wala ang stuff mo, Macria.
I
It's a good
regret apologizing.
Sasagot ako. Where's my stuff?
Okay, so at the end of day
Giving
number,
you the ring back. You
Sige,
jerk.
di, where's my spell book?
Don't
okay.
we see Bork's group yet?
Uh, so at the start, so if there's something else you want to do for today, long rest ulit.
Woohoo!
At the start of the following day, you start at 24 miles from Bork.
May namatay ba ulit? Dun sa may masakit.
Yeah, about that. Overnight, walang namatay sa kanila.
And I guess, remaining na 5.
Pero there are dalawang, when you do wake up, may dalawang members of your entourage na hindi na gumagalaw. Seem to have died in their sleep.
Oh.
And as you, I'm not gonna ask you to roll. The cause of death seems to be, parang Rosel comes and checks up on them. The cause of death seems to be, she guesses, starvation. And there's also, in addition to that, 2 other individuals missing. You ask around and determine they might have gotten lost, or maybe, lagged behind, got taken by some predators or something.
Well, marami tayo, I guess.
You know, we did it in Wizard School before. When we go on trips, we would have a buddy system. Maybe we could do something similar to this here.
So, i-clear mo na lahat ng may mga disease?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rosal doesn't want to lose anymore dun sa disease.
Okay, so wala nang may sakit sa kanila.
Rosel, don't you have like a create water and create food spell?
Create water.
I mean, we do have a level 9 cleric around.
Yeah, but create water. Walang...
Can create food and water is
It's a D&D 3.5 spell.
Hindi, meron.
Meron.
It's a 3rd level cleric paladin spell. Naka-prepare ba?
Nope.
What is wrong with you? You didn't come prepared?
Hindi prepare ni ano eh.
I'm rubbing this in to Rosette
in our face.
with a hint of revenge.
She's like, well, the party leader didn't tell me.
What?
Are you gonna wait for more people to die of starvation before you prepare that spell?
Well,
Nakabawi din.
to be fair, ito yung first time na may namatay of starvation.
If sabi ko kay Gidi, if the circumstances were different, I would be giving you a fist bump right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, sige, the start of the fourth day, she can change her spells to prepare. Para wala nang, yeah.
Sige.
Pero, up to 15 humanoids lang to
45 ano yun? For 24 hours.
Yep.
Hindi ba siya pwedeng i-split so that parang good for 12 hours na food din? Para at least mga 30 mahigit. Parang i-stretch yung pagkain man lang.
Ubusin mo na yung spell slots mo.
Kayo.
Okay, fine. Sige.
So, the start of the fourth day, you wake up.
Wait lang, matatanggal ako ng spell. Ano ko muna. Level 3, no? Close ko muna yung carousel. Kailangan i-open sa... Ang focus ni Rosel last time is yung i-clear yung mga may sakit eh.
Casting Mage Armor.
Okay, so what else would you like to accomplish for today?
I'm okay.
I'll keep talking dun sa mga slaves. Maybe asking around if they heard anything at all dun sa mga captors nila while they were there. Kahit random bits of information would be great help.
They just look at you and shrug. And again, you get the sense that you're better off asking more pointed questions.
Okay.
You have to be more specific than that.
Oh, isa sinapunta.
Pero since you asked, let's see kung may to jog their memories, specific would be helpful. They tell you na si Building 18 is kung saan yung source of food nila.
Okay.
And yung pinaka temple nila is itong walang number na malaking bilog. This one.
May malaking bilog, okay.
Yung merong 27 na entrance.
I would suppose so. Yun nga.
And yeah, they would also tell you about itong si 8 is a pool where they keep weird parang stingray creatures. Except na these stingray creatures can talk and some of them even cast spells. And sometimes they fly. They fly around.
Cloaker ba to?
Cloaker na nagcast mo ng spell yun before. Hindi ko matandaan. Alam ko lang kinain.
Alam ko lang niya.
The particular one that you encountered, wala pa, hindi siya nag-cast ng spell. It seems to be similar to the way they are describing it. Them.
So baka meron palang iba-ibang klaseng cloakers. We just don't know about it.
Yeah.
Nasa labas na ba kami ng Underdark? Nasa Underdark pa rin.
From here, that would be 1. You estimate that you would intersect with Bork's group just near the entrance of the Underdark.
So nasa Underdark pa kami. Okay. So, ano kaya magandang tanggalin?
Okay, this is the first day.
I'm bored. I'm just gonna start playing my flute.
Okay.
So, magkakasak ko ng create food and water, no? Ano na uli kami? I guess long rest.
I'm out of tune.
No, in the middle of the I'm gonna say at around mga 5 p.m. you bump into Bork's group.
Okay.
There are where did I? Okay, with Bork, si Bork leading the group, is
Why are you with
the first thing you notice is kasama si Kyle Miller.
Kyle!
And another human female dressed in leather armor who introduces herself as Jana.
Chala?
And she's a budding ranger like yourself.
Who's Carl again?
Kyle, it's the level 1 kid we took. The one who almost died.
And then, in addition to the 3 of them, may 12 guards sent by the Baroness. So 15 sila.
Baroness.
The Baroness.
They have several sacks of rations with them.
Why is Bork with them? Shouldn't he be being an administrator in the school?
Do you ask him?
Sure. Why are you with them? Shouldn't you be an administrator in the school?
Well, sabi niya, it's good to get some exercise, parang to stretch the old muscles, you know. Parang I miss going out in the road. I kind of envy you guys the adventure.
You're welcome to join anytime you want, you know.
Yeah, well, someone's gonna lead this 100 slaves back to the town, you know, make sure everyone's okay and stuff. So, ano nang plan niyo?
Do you have food?
Yun nga, dala silang a few small sacks of rations.
And si Rosel created about 180 pounds of food and water.
180 pounds.
Now you do it.
Well,
wait, aren't we going home with them?
No.
We have
What?
to
Going back. Ilan pa yun sa marami yung teleportation circle mo, di ba? Pinabili
I gave him like
all
my money.
Oh, yeah, it's up to you. Do you wanna go?
But aren't we, I don't know, resting for...
Yeah,
or too much rest?
Pwede naman tayo mag-rest along the way, di ba?
Are we leaving?
Let's make sure na they reach yung town na lang before Giddy can reach teleportation circle anywhere.
It's up to you.
Okay, tara.
Parang
aren't you gonna say hi to Kyle? Like catch up with him?
Oh, binigyan ko nga na regalo si Kyle.
Uwi muna tayo. Ilang araw ba yan?
How long is the journey back to Parabor? I think it will take a while kasi ang dami tao. Ang dami natin kasama.
Let me just make sure of the timeline because I don't wanna. Okay, Regal Caves, and then that's running out of time.
Up to what time ka?
Maybe we have another 15 minutes. 18 is okay. So around 5 p.m. on May 18, you meet with Bork. Okay, so ano nang
maybe we can not back to town. Just send them off. Like kahit one night and
Okay.
one night
And
there.
then, no, sige, let's go back to the quest na if ano.
Like you
Yeah.
know,
If we're not going home,
just
let's go back to the quest.
okay.
Wow, Giddy, what manly voice you have.
Yeah.
I mean, the longer time you take, the longer. I mean, this time you're giving yourself. You're also giving it to the ones in the city. So just keep that
Sige.
in mind.
All right.
So
Let's
let's
do it.
just yun nga.
Let's go back
Okay, let's go back. Bye.
and
Bye,
take
guys.
their treasure.
Bye, Selgi.
Sabi ko kay Bort, keep an eye on that girl.
Just
Papa-
like,
Turo ko si what's her
Magpapaalam
name?
ako kay Kyle.
Forget the name.
Hey Kyle, looking good.
yeah, he says hi. Parang yeah, you talk shop for a moment. But he's kind of proud to be on his first assignment, you know, and parang
Proud of
he
him.
tells you parang I'll be parang just watch, parang I'll do great things like you too someday. Sabi.
I know you will.
Yeah, she kind of pops out his chest, parang I won't disappoint you. We will take these people to safety. Okay, so
Ayun,
you
so
say
I tell Bort to keep an eye on that girl.
yeah, si
Just make
Chandra.
sure she doesn't do anything suspicious or weird.
Bork is
And
like,
then
why? What she do to you?
she's she has sticky fingers. She tends to get things, steal things that are not hers. Make sure she doesn't. I mean, keep an eye on your belongings. Make sure she doesn't get anything from you
Okay.
or your partner. Oh, good news! Nobody died.
Not yet, at least.
I'm sure he understands what I mean.
It's good to know you're well, sabi ni Bork.
Yeah.
And then they start herding the people.
I wanna go back to Parabor
Ah.
and rest.
What do you do? What do you guys do?
Yung di ba meron yung isa yung budding ranger person,
Si Jana.
Jana.
Yep. Janna.
Give her one of my hand crossbows from my bag of holding. Sabi ko, keep up and keep each other safe. I'm pointing to Kyle and her.
She nods. You see, si Kyle kind of blushes.
He's a
Yes.
good kid.
Yes, sir. Sabi niya. Keep her safe.
He's
And
really
everyone-
strong.
And everyone else, of course.
Yeah. He's a good kid. He's really strong.
He blushes.
How old is this ranger? Are they of the same age?
Looks like.
More or less, parang batchmate sila. Ganun.
Wala na akong...
I see you've talagang Eldrin. He looks up to you in not just one way.
Idol.
Kyle is like, it's not.
Talas ng pandinig ni Kyle,
I mean, were you whispering this? You didn't say that you were taking Eldrin aside.
Nope. Not
Parang Kyle's
whispering.
like, it's not like that. She said,
Oh, what? I didn't say anything. Tapos nag-thumbs up lang ako sa kanya.
he
Good job.
just turns around, walks away. I'll see you. Sabi niya.
Good job. Keep it up.
So, ano nang gagawin niyo?
I'll also tell Bork that Selgyra can use my room.
Yung mga yung mga jeep
Just to give her a good
stay at the school for now. Kasi hindi namin alam kung nasan yung sila Queen eh.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Alright, see you guys.
Wait. I'll give Bork a hug. Bye.
He awkwardly hugs you back. Not
Ah,
sure.
come on. You're still not over that?
Habang hinahag ni Makra si Bort, sinisiko ko si Hanzo.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't know
He's
what to make of.
still not over it?
You're hard to read.
I'm so sorry. I try my best.
Yeah, and this is what Hanzo pretty much tells Eldrin. She's really hard to read.
I just give you a quick squeeze.
I know, man.
And a
I
kiss
know.
on the cheek. See you later. Hopefully.
So it's now around 6 p.m. What are you guys gonna do?
Head back.
Yeah, to our death.
For honor.
So i-cast mo ulit yung spell?
Yeah. Ready na? All aboard?
Yep.
Alright. Casting teleportation circle.
Okay, so pakimark off
or
yung cast na yan. Pakimark off yan. And then,
welcome back.
so third casting na yan, no? Tama? You had 10, tama ba?
Second.
Second
Hindi.
pa lang. Third.
Third na.
Third na.
Papunta.
May 7 ka na lang.
7.
Yeah. That means naging 7 na siya. Anyway, so Giddy goes through the motions of casting the spell, and then you emerge kung saan kayo before. It looks, let me take that down. It looks the same. Teleport back to...
Yung sa entrance nila, Elered ba yan?
Not necessarily entrance. It's just a place of power. Kung saan nakidnap si Giddy. Anyway, so from there, it's about a couple of hours. Several miles towards yung watchtower area. And then from there, you can either go through to the front gates of the city or yung alternate route leading to the back door.
Alternate route?
Sorry, I got disconnected.
Yeah, so you have teleported to kung saan kinidnap si Kiddy before, yung place of power, kung saan nag-aalaw ng teleportation circle. And then you decided to, instead of going to the front tunnel, you go to the back door kung saan may secret door. So you
Number
get
1.
there.
Okay.
So you get there by are you being stealthy?
Yep.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, you are. So everyone make stealth checks.
Nasaan na ba kami banda?
Papunta dun sa yung sa rubble na kinlear nyo.
Okay, sige. Malayo pa. Okay.
Malayo pa. It takes you 3 hours to get there. So by the time you get there, it's...
Wow, Rosel.
Wow, natural 20.
Si Hanzo pa pala. Hanzo
Minus -1.
is stealth.
Pahamak.
Okay, let's see what happens. You're trying to be stealthy when
Hanzo isn't.
Hanzo, aha. Teka, nag-cast ba kayo ng Dark Vision?
Ipa. Or
Yeah,
Chris
you
pa nakakawak.
You would have done that kasi you're being stealthy, so pakicast it 3 times for the participants.
Ouch.
Buti na lang, naka-prepare.
Yun na yung bad turn ni Rosel kung anong spells ang nakaprepare at hindi.
Okay, and then they are going to... So as you're making your way to the rubble, you're about several miles, you're almost upon it when Hanzo trips on a rock and falls flat on his face with a sound that echoes throughout the tunnels, announcing your location.
Tanan.
And then nothing seems to happen, but when you make a turn in the path, you turn right. You are met with a group of Dero. You clearly, obviously, they are you know to look for the badges, and they're not wearing it. And they look at you and they're not,
do they recognize us?
Do they recognize you?
I mean, we're allies, right? Allies.
They recognize you. Aha! You were the ones responsible for clearing out the servitor hideout and burning down the watchtower. Wow. How nice to see you. Sabi nung this group of I'm gonna say there's 8 of them. Led by one who again is riding a spider. They seem to be a patrol. Said, "Oy, kamusta? Asan na sila Soreg?"
Unfortunately, yung pag-clear namin nung barracks came at great cost. I don't think Soreg made it out alive. We encountered one of the voiceless talkers inside the barracks. He managed to kill it though before he was killed himself.
Inside check, I don't believe.
Not a bad way to die.
Make a deception check. ano yung in-insight mo, Gidi?
I don't believe that they don't know that their head screwed us over. Like Thoreg screwed us over.
Walang survive, walang ano yun?
Sige, make an insight check. Pero ikaw, Alden, make a deception check. And I'm going to make an insight check. Or them. Okay. That's unfortunate, sabi ni nung Dero. Gidi, you do, based on that roll, that's actually enough to, they seem to really not know what happened.
Okay.
Or whatever Torek was trying to do
Yeah, I put my wand down and I won't attack them.
Okay. And so, where are you up to?
We're actually
Kamusta?
planning to, go back. We're actually now trying to raid the city of the glass pool. We've been in and out, and then right now we're on our way back to the city.
Wanna come with?
We actually know a secret passage to the city. I bet if you bring all of your friends together, we can easily take it down.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that sounds like a suicide mission. Make a
Well,
perception check.
well, if you really do want those voiceless talkers out of your butts, this is the best chance you can get.
That is the most convincing speech I've ever heard. I was willing to follow him, even though dun din naman pala tayo pupunta.
Well, sabi niya.
I'm back.
Nag-inspirational speech si Eldrin.
We now have
Ano
an
sinabi
army of
niya?
May
heroes.
background music.
Army of what?
Well, not an army. You've crossed paths with 8 Dero of
The
the
renegade
renegade
ones?
of the renegade kind patrolling, and
And
Eldrin
you
has made
managed to convince them? Talaga?
you not
Not-
necessarily. You just managed to give a rousing speech to them, and at this the leaders just like, what, we have our orders, but the rest of his comrades were like, hell yeah, let's go. And he's like, guys, we've been ordered to take a patrol. So,
Good job.
uh, yeah, 4 of them are willing to come with you.
Yeah, freedom.
The
Okay.
rest,
For their leader, I'm going to cast illusionary script and try to draw them a map of what we know and try to put notes on it. So that, and then I give it to them and I say, hey, this might help.
Just in case you change your mind later.
sabi niya, if you want more support, I suggest you just take it up with the higher ups, sabi niya, and he gives you the directions towards yung, he gives you that much, para he reveals to you yung secret passage towards yung renegade city. Renegade, not city, renegade caverns.
Kumbaga yung hindi na yung CR lang nila.
Parang if you get there, shop parang,
what do you think are the chances that we might be able to convince them to raid the glass pool and get rid of the voiceless talkers once and for all?
What are your chances? I think that depends. I mean, that depends on how convincing you are, I guess. I mean, the there are, if you make your case convincingly enough, who knows? If you, or they Or they might just change their mind and kill you, you know.
Yeah.
He tries to. He seems to be parang he was trying to make a joke about it, pero it
Na-
falls flat. There's no way to know but try.
So let me confer with my party what they want to do. So guys, option 1, we go
Yep.
back to the glass pool with these 4 Deros as
Okay.
backup and try to raid it, possibly get into the secret passage
Mm-hmm.
to the back of the city, or we go to their camp and try to convince their leaders to bring an army and march towards the city of the glass pool through the secret passage that we know of.
Giddy doesn't trust these buggers. They've screwed us once, they can screw with us again.
Actually, you're having this conversation privately.
Ah,
Okay.
I think we need the numbers.
Yeah, Hanzo agrees.
I think so too. Even if we don't successfully bring down the city, it might be a good distraction for us enough to give us enough time to get
Yeah. We can
route number
we can use
29.
them as yeah, they can that. And then we can go into the secret passage, going deeper down wherever Rami is,
Mhm.
while there's
Yeah.
while they're fighting outside. I mean,
Mhm.
we don't have to trust them.
Yeah.
We just have to use them.
Besides, last fight they didn't turn on us. Not until we were actually winning.
Yeah. What do you think, Rosel?
It's like,
I'd,
well, there's
I would cross my arms and look away and say, I still don't trust them.
We
Rosal
don't have.
agrees.
Giddy.
Rosal agrees with Giddy. Parang she says she has misgivings about allying herself with clearly cruel and
Creatures.
insane creatures. She's not comfortable with it. Parang she tells you they're parang I don't know how you were able to work with Thoreg, pero I'm telling you they will betray you one point or another.
I know, right?
Side note, she
We
doesn't
don't have
know.
to trust
Agree with
them.
you on something.
We don't
Side
have to
note,
trust them. We just need them
she
to distract the Kawatawans.
I rolled inside check. She also believes Eldrin na na something unfortunate
Na.
happened to Thoreg. If
Ayun
Eldrin
ba
was
yung
being
sinabi niya? Hindi ko narinig eh.
Sabi ko kasi Torek died a hero's death, killing one of the mind players before dying.
parang sabi niya, I mean, not Thoreg might be an exception, you know. Parang they might not all be like Thoreg. Some of them might betray us. Sabi ni Rosel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys,
I'm trying to persuade Rosel to side with us. Come on. This is a good chance for us to get the numbers and then we can just leave them after. No, we don't have to stick with them throughout the whole
Okay, if
time.
you
Like
put
we
it to a
can
vote,
use them.
it's 3-2. So,
Come on, Giddy.
just,
We don't have
I'll
sabi
go
ni
with the team. I just don't like it.
Yeah, same with me. Sabi ni Rosel, I have a bad feeling about this. Something,
wicked this way comes.
well, I think what Rosel is trying to say is if we fail to persuade their superiors, we might end up fighting them anyway inside their camp.
Maybe we can meet them somewhere neutral, like a neutral ground.
I doubt it. We're the ones. I mean, looking from it at some point where we're the ones who need their help.
But they can take
Try.
over the city.
We can try. Worth a
So-
shot.
Certainly try. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
So,
I mean, hey, if we die, we die, right?
Sige. Sabihin namin sa patrol, will you be able to escort us there or yung apat lang nakasama namin yung samahan kami pupunta doon?
yeah, kasi they have patrol duties to attend to.
Ayaw na nila. Kung hindi raw tayo papatayin ng kawatawa, ayaw na nila. Ayaw nila
Ay,
sila.
ganun.
No. I mean, yeah, sure. Every one of them, they will certainly escort
Yeah.
towards the base camp ng mga Renegidero. And then you march off towards that direction, and that's where we're going to leave it for.
Nice game, guys. Thanks.
Alright, this is walang combat na game. Sorry guys, wala tayo. Gusto tayo ng time.
Oh, nice.
Ano pa? Post-mortem.
Hindi ko nagamit yung inspiration ko.
Ay pa pala. Oo nga, di mo nagamit.
Wait. Before we end, I'll try to persuade Eldrin to make up with me.
Make out with you?
What? Make out with
Make
you?
up. Not, oh my god.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe you guys.
Bro.
You were the one who said it.
Make
Make
up?
up.
Ano yun?
Make out?
Nakipagbate.
Okay.
Dahil, nagamit ba ako?
Kasi, ha? No,
Ikaw
kasi sabi niya, he's not sure if we're okay. Well, I just want to use my inspiration.
Ginamit mo sa kakape.
Okay,
Sayang
this will be a persuasion versus. We're trying to change his mind, no? So this will be a charisma check.
Yeah.
Charisma
I
check.
can feel that he's he's either angry or disappointed in me. Ano gagawin ko?
Make a persuasion check opposed by Eldrin's charisma
With
check.
advantage ako, di ba?
Yes,
Because of
advantage.
inspiration.
Okay.
What? Charisma check
So
lang?
stupid.
Plus
The
4?
most stupid use of inspiration.
Sayang baka hindi mo rin magamit ng ano eh.
Nga.
18. Charisma check.
18.
Ang tataas ng roll ni Eldrin ngayon, puro 18 eh.
Nga.
18. May hack ata to eh.
Pantay.
18. So, it's a tie. So, no change.
No effect?
Mag-away ko kayo.
He's still angry at me, man.
Let's just focus on Assa's hand for now.
Na parang he doesn't,
Hey.
he hears you out, pero he doesn't
Your-
parang, doesn't want to talk about it now.
It's okay. Your call. If I die later, just saying. Okay.
Okay, so, two
Goes
things
both
stand-
ways, no?
What?
It goes both ways.
I tried, man. I tried to reach out. Didn't want to talk about it.
Up to you. If I die later,
But I apologized. I took the higher road. I apologized twice. Didn't want it. Didn't want to talk about it.
Ooh, party conflict. Okay, so, based on what happened today, I'm gonna give one inspiration point to Giddy for coming up with the create food in water idea.
Yay!
So, inspiration for you, and then one
Good
for
job.
Macaria for
Or having to go through that.
having for seeing it to the end,
For enduring that.
for enduring the ordeal of having to full cavity search. It's something you will not
It wasn't a
soon
pleasant experience, guys.
Parang it
I'm
might have been
telling
the
you.
first time you did something like that.
I know,
It's a new
willingly.
experience.
Eldrin can relate though.
What?
Eldrin can relate. Remember nung namatay si Hanzo and we had to do a kill? But
Okay, that makes us even. Hanzo doesn't know about that.
No, he doesn't.
Nobody
And-
told him about that, diba?
And also one inspiration to Eldraine for coming up with a pretty good speech about Thorin. Story to back up that dying to save the party and killing a mind flayer is pretty inspired. So, yeah, getting really inspiration. You might all need it next game.
Yeah.
So, thank
Yeah.
you guys for playing.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good night and see you
Good
next
night,
week.
thanks.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Nasa YouTube na to mamaya. Bye.
Bye-bye.